What's up, y'all? This is a couples interview with Cedra. My name is Ziyante Solano, also known as Say and Say.
I'm in the seed currently.
In the
Kiyana, Christopher. This is a couples quiz.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Are you?
Do you feel like we're gonna end this on a great note that we both
No, we probably
love each
go
other?
home and start beefing and probably fight, make up, fight again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snitch on you for my dog. Let's decide. Would you like to go first? Would you like to ask the first question?
I think
we should rubber scissors shoot for the question.
whoever is gonna lose probably needs to just go first.
Okay, so you were gonna go first.
So you can go first.
Let's rock paper scissors shoot, man. Just one time. Ready? Says, right?
Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say, shoot.
Damn. All right. So I'm going first. All right, let's start you off easy. What's my favorite anime?
Your favorite anime of all time is Naruto. Specifically Shippuden. Specifically the arc where shit gets real. The war.
Yeah.
You know, it's super emotional. You made me sit there with him and rewatch it probably for the 8th time for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. Very easy question though. So 1 point for me.
That's why I said I gave you some free throws. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I hope I'm getting that same energy back.
Right. Let's get into it. What's my nightmare blunt rotation? Celebrity, TV characters, minimum of 5. This is more conversational though. So like, there's a bay of different people that you can say that is like acceptable. So it's not like a strict 5 people, but you should be able to know like who would be in my nightmare blunt rotation.
Leah Michelle.
Okay.
That's probably not making it, but like prime Kanye, like during the era that you hated him for like 15 years.
Okay.
No.
Okay, maybe. Maybe. Let me see what else you got. Leah Michelle, Kanye West during MAGA era.
Wendy Williams, potentially in that conversation. Lil Xan. I don't know. Like,
You might be.
So who's your nightmare blunt rotation?
I would put like what's his name in there? James Charles. James Charles.
James Charles.
I would put like.
So like the cringe.
Yeah, I would put. Okay, you lost that question.
Okay, so that's an L. I don't know if that's an L. That's an L.
That's an L.
But you didn't have your own answer though.
Yeah, I did.
So you have your 5.
Yeah.
Name your 5.
So I would put like Leah Michelle, James Charles. I would put from TV show characters. I'd probably put the main character from The Bear because I just feel like it'd be
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, I just feel like it'd be super anxiety driven.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't want to smoke a blunt with him probably.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
That was so good, by the way. Okay, second question. To get you a little bit. Damn, this is another live. What is my favorite food? What do I love the most? What do I enjoy the most when it comes to eating something? What is the number one thing? And actually be descriptive though. There's one answer.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say rice and beans, Colombian rice and beans. But then you also are super much a pasta fiend, and you also love wings. So I mean, it's just depending. Am I catching you during like football season? Am I catching you during, family, Thanksgiving, summer vibes?
Let's say that I was about to be like locked in a cabin for a week and I have 1 meal left to eat. What would that food be?
Probably rice and beans. Yeah, rice and beans.
Wrong.
Bruh.
It's actually wings. Lemon pepper wings, dry, all flats.
So like when you're on your deathbed,
ranch.
when you're on your deathbed, or when you're about to die, the last thing you want to eat is some wing stop, not your grandmother's homemade rice and beans.
Lemon pepper wings with a side of rice and beans.
Sure.
But the wings, you get half a point. Half a point on that one.
Half a point?
Half a point, I'll give you half.
If I could only wear one shoe for the rest of my life, what would it be? This can be just like a silhouette, or...
Ones. Air Jordan 1s.
No. Converses.
What? Do you not... Your favorite shoe was the blue and red ones. You wore those shits for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, but
that was the only shoe you wore.
If you know me, I've always had Converses even from a young age. Like, that was my first Jordan.
That's what I'm saying, guys. Listen, guys. She's purposely trying to inflict trauma and trick me. I know this for a fact. Because if you went in our closet, there's at least 8 pairs of Jordan 1s in there. And there's maybe 2 or 3 pairs of Converses.
Yeah, but Converses are just more...
No, that's not... We've never even had that cool. Discussion.
You want to change my
Where's my half point? Let me get my half point, bro. That's fair. It's not the Jordan 1s?
No. That wasn't my answer.
Converses. Okay, cool. Let's spruce it up a little bit. What was my first job?
Your first job was... Okay, it depends if this is, like, funded by an actual... thing, or like your first, because the first thing you were doing was like you were going around, was it mowing lawns or something?
You're right.
Or you were doing the water pressure thing too? Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, I mean
your first like
my
physical
first like
brick and mortar
with
job?
tax. Yeah, with taxes involved.
Well, no, because you also did work for your parents.
And that was way later though.
That was later. You did work at that sandwich shop. What is it? McAllister's.
Wow.
Wow, super rare.
Super rare. That's okay. Can I get a question like that though, instead of like
super rare
opinion-based questions, please?
What's my favorite genre of film? Name my top 3 films.
Psychological thriller is the genre. Top 3 films: Gone Girl, the rom-com with Ryan Reynolds, and
I just genuinely cannot give it to you. Clockwork Orange, Interstellar, and Gone Girl. You know this though.
It's a rough day for the men on this side. Okay, so Clockwork Orange, Interstellar, and Gone Girl. Yeah. So I said Gone Girl.
That's the only one you said. Yeah.
Not Whiplash. Okay.
We've had our top 5 movie discussions so many times.
Okay, I got that question earlier too. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Name 3 of my top 5 movies.
Interstellar, Rocky. You love blazing that. You be like, what? Oh no, not Rocky. Is it? It's one of those guy flicks. Those what was it? Braveheart. You love blazing that. So I mean, I could take it off and put another one, but you love blazing it. Parasite and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I would say Remember the Titans.
Yeah, one of those guy flicks.
Interstellar and not Braveheart, The Breakfast Club, which is the only movie I have on DVD.
You said 3 of the 5, so the other 2.
Interstellar. What is it? Interstellar.
What did I say?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
That's fair.
3.
You got 2.
I got 3. Parasite.
Parasite's not my top 5 all time. It's close though. Top 10.
Cool.
You're doing a lot better at this than me. So what's the score? 2.5.
Just I'm winning.
Did I get a half point on that last one?
Yeah,
no?
Sure. If I could relocate anywhere domestically and internationally, where would it be?
Bro. There's so many places though. Like I mean, the most talked about place you always talk about. And if this is not the answer, then I'm dumbfounded.
I need one domestically and internationally.
And internationally, I have to say the Dominican Republic, right?
I'll give you that. I would say Amsterdam.
I was gonna say Amsterdam, but I was like, realistically, you always want to go to DR.
Realistically, do that, yeah.
Boom, and then domestically, like I don't really want to say New York. I would probably rather say like Denver.
Correct.
Denver and Dominican Republic.
There we go. Full point. Ding, ding. There we go. Finally.
They're cheering for the guys on the side. Yeah, thank you.
Care.
I do. I can't believe I missed Clockwork Orange though. That's haunting me right now. I bought you so many things from that. Okay, all right. Boom. What is my favorite football player of all time?
Saquon Barkley.
Too fast of an answer. Very incorrect.
No. Is it one of the Mannings? They played for the Giants, right? Peyton or Eli? Eli Manning?
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you. Damn, yo. I thought I was going to kill this, and I'm like losing this right now.
What's my favorite thing that you have cooked for me?
Mashed potatoes.
Correct.
Yo, I make a banging mashed potatoes. I might drop the recipe one of these days, man. It's a very exclusive recipe. So, yeah, I mean, if y'all want to try to find out the recipe, we might link you up type. How many characters are on my leg, and can you name them all?
For sure. Let me see your leg real quick.
Nah, you can't.
I know you have Naruto on there.
Okay.
And for context, he has a anime leg with all of his favorite characters. Cool. Goji, right, or Gojo, whatever his name is. You have Gon. You have
If you get this, I'm gonna be very impressed. Wow.
Ed and Yeager.
Yeah.
You got this thing. Yeah, this is the Goji, right?
Gojo, yeah.
This is the Gojo.
Goji. Shout out Goji Bean.
Can you tell me how I'm missing one or two?
You're missing two more.
Two?
One's like really hugely significant.
Oh, because is it Luffy?
It's Luffy. And then one is like newer, a new guy.
New guy. That's the new guy is.
You know the new guy. We watched it.
I'm trying to think of what the anime is. What is it?
And Thieves.
Huh?
Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Zenitsu.
Yeah, Zenitsu. Forgot about them.
Yeah. You got it. 5 out of 6.
Yeah. It's a very broad question, but I put broad questions to just let you answer freely.
Okay. You gave me no labels, but it's crazy.
But I can give you a category for this.
Okay.
What's my guilty pleasure? Like, can you name one of my guilty pleasures? This can either A be food, B an activity, C.
I would say this is one of your guilty pleasures just because you would never get tired of doing it. I'm gonna go in the food category for this specifically. Is per se eating like a Dominican plate. Like if you were to always eat like tres golpes or like
but what makes me feel guilty? That doesn't make me feel guilty.
Doesn't make you feel guilty.
Like what's something I probably wouldn't share with someone that I love either A doing or B like watching, reading.
I would say a lot of TikTok trends that you get into, like you probably wouldn't want people to know that how involved you are in those.
I walk around and say everything.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you a better one. What's my guilty pleasure of genre of movie?
Rom-com.
No. Musicals.
Musical. You know, it's because I'm not thinking. I'm not really thinking
really
right now.
There.
I'm not really thinking right now, and I know all these answers. Like, trust me, guys, I know all these answers. It's just.
Yeah, I love musicals. You got me season passes to the Blumenthal.
I did get you season.
We watched Rent. We watched
Wicked.
I got you into all the musicals ever.
You did. Wicked. Rent.
Last question. Your turn.
Last question. Okay. Who is my favorite director of all time, and what's my favorite movie by them?
Quentin Tarantino, and I would give it to the Kill Bill, or what's that racist one?
It's not really racist. It's as reverse racism.
What is it?
Django?
Django.
Yeah.
Was that right? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Christopher Nolan and Inception.
Oh yeah, Interstellar.
Inception is my favorite movie by him.
Yeah.
Because of when I watched it originally, I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. But Interstellar is like my favorite movie by him currently, but Inception was like my first like.
That's fair.
Wow.
I think I was also thinking from the perspective of like if you were to be involved with the creation of a movie,
Yeah, it'd probably be Quentin Tarantino. 100%.
Yeah, you'd probably want to be involved with Quentin.
Because he's very sporadic, very like edgy. Like he's gonna make white people say the N-word on camera. Like he's a dope director.
So you would give white people the pass?
I would not give white people the pass. I'm just saying that's the type of edginess that, you know, sometimes you have to bring to a film.
Okay. My question's kind of in a similar realm.
Yeah.
And you can answer it in the way of...
Wait, are you winning right now? Right?
Yeah,
you won already. You've been winning?
But you can redeem yourself all or nothing on this question.
All or nothing on this question?
If you get this question right and give me a deep, in-depth question, then all is well, and you actually do know me.
Okay. I hope I don't mess this up, boys.
If I could work with one artist, who would it be? And this can be in the realm of if I were to work with, let's say, a director. I'm giving you bones. I'm giving you bones at this time. If I were to work with an athlete, if I were to work with a recording artist, any space, any realm, who, and give me a reason as to why and probably what I would create.
Let's start with athlete. For sure, right now, I think Nikola Jokic would be the one athlete you would work with. And I think you would try to create some type of like Serbian homage, emotional film about his story because you love his story and you love like what he came through. So I think if you were to be able to like shoot like a biopic of Nikola Jokic, going from that, when you create the biopic, it would be with David Fincher, and it would be almost like a edgy, like it wouldn't be necessarily about Nikola Jokic, like he wouldn't be the face of it, but it would be a Nikola Jokic's story, but something a little bit more like psychologically abrasive to explain like what it takes to get to a certain point in your life. and what it takes. And I think Nikola Jokic being that person, you would have a great story behind it. Okay, cool. Are those two?
Yeah.
How you feeling about those?
Yeah.
All right, and then if it was to go artist-wise, this changes, right? Because I feel like at first I would love to say SZA, like SZA could do the soundtrack for the film, but recently it hasn't been SZA. It's not really your vibe. So I would probably say like Baby Keem would probably be the artist that you choose to do the soundtrack for that psychologically abrasive short film about Nikola Jokic.
Ding, ding, ding. That sounded like the perfect key film.
That is a key film. And I would be there to watch it. And I'll be there to
Honestly,
enjoy it.
the only thing I will say is, like, I don't know if I would do something on, like you said, like, I probably wouldn't want to shoot Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, it's not like
I would
him.
love to do his story, but more so I would say probably Jamal Murray.
Okay.
Like, his story is kind of more aligned
It's a bit more
with,
gritty.
and more aligned with, like, you know, being a first generation, European parents, this, that, and pushing himself to the limit.
No.
But great answers. You win.
We both win. I won because I found you. Well, that was fun.
I think that was a lot of fun. I appreciate Miss Cedra for letting us come into her seed.
Hey. I appreciate Cedra for allowing us to come into this space, allowing us to have a, nice fun time with my love.
Right before Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh, it kind of ate. It kind of gave power couple.
Follow us. I don't know if we should shout out each other. I got a TV show called Officially Packed. Tap in. She's the best director in Charlotte.
I don't really do
Make sure you tap in.
But you can tap in.
Ziyante Solano, Kiyana Christopher. Signing out.